Hello guys, welcome to Mr. Electron Rock channel. In this video I will be introducing to my channel. In this channel I will be uploading videos of Arduino tutorials, basic Python tutorials, etc. And I also build different hobby projects for different competition. And I also sell different hobby projects for school students, college students and other technical students. For getting started, let's learn Arduino. So let's get started. Let's learn Arduino. Before learning Arduino, you must know what is a microcontroller. So a microcontroller is a microcomputer which has CPU, RAM, iOS interface, and it can be used for multi-purposes such as data analysis and switch control. So a microcontroller is a small computer which has CPU, RAM, iOS, and it can be used for different purposes such as data analysis and switch control. So data analysis and switch controls are one of the purpose of using a microcontroller. Famous microcontroller manufacturers are Microchip, Atmel, Analog Devices, etc. So let's learn what is an Arduino. So an Arduino is a microcontroller board or a microcontroller PCB where the microcontroller is embedded on the board or a PCB, and input and output pins are also embedded on the PCB for connecting different peripherals like sensors, motor drivers, etc. So an Arduino is an open source hardware. So what is an open source hardware? That means anyone can get the details of its design and modify it or make his own one himself. That means anyone can take the details like circuit, Gerber file of an Arduino and modify it or make his own Arduino one himself. So here let's know what are the things available on Arduino. So it contains an onboard power supply, USB port to communicate with PC, and an Atmel microcontroller. These are some examples of Arduino boards. Here you have Arduino UNO R3, Arduino Mega, Arduino Lilypad, Arduino BT, Arduino Nano, Arduino Mini. For this tutorials I am using Arduino UNO R3. This is the block diagram of Arduino UNO, where you have 14 digital input output pins and some of them are PWM pins. PWM pins are represented by the symbol given here, and PWM means pulse width modulation, and it is given in detail in the next videos. And here you have analog pins where you have 6 analog pins for analog input, and you have power supply pins where you have 5 volt, ground, 3.3 volt, etc. for powering your Arduino and connecting the ground pins of your sensors, and you have power input pins for powering your Arduino with a battery or an adapter. And here you have the USB port where you can power your Arduino, and even you can communicate your Arduino and you can program your Arduino from your laptop or a PC. So you have the reset button here for resetting the Arduino UNO R3, and this is the Atmel microcontroller. So these are the technical specifications of an Arduino UNO. Microcontroller used is Atmega 328B. The operating voltage is 5 volts and input voltage is around 7 to 20 volts, and digital input output pins are 14, and you have UART communication, I2C communication, and you have SPPI communication. Analog input pins are 6, and these are the current how much it consumes, you can check out that. And flash memory is 32 KB, of which 0.5 KB is used by bootloader. That means it has a flash memory of 31.5 KB, and SRAM is 2 KB, and EEPROM is 1 KB, and clock speed is 16 MHz. So these are the dimensions and the weight of the Arduino. So the length is around 68.6 mm and the width is 53.4 mm, and the weight is 25 grams. All physical quantities are analog. That means an analog means that the quantity can take any value between its minimum value and maximum value. So for example, let the minimum value be 0 and the maximum value be 1. So between 0 and 1 you have many values between them, that like 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So these so when it consider the between values, then it is called as analog. Digital means that the quantity can take a specific level of values with a specific offset between each other. That means it can take only the minimum and the maximum value. It can't read or it can't consider the middle values. Then it is called as digital. So let's know the example for digital signals. In English alphabet there is no letter between A and B. That means between A and B you don't have any other letter. Like between A and B you don't have any other letter. That means they are digital. They are digital. So digital signals are transmitted in the form of square waves. So example for analog signal is that in temperature, while considering temperature, there are smaller values between two different temperatures. Let's take between 1 degree and 2 degree. You have many other degrees like 1.2 degree, 1.4 degree, 1.6 degrees, etc. So as we consider the smaller values between the higher maximum and minimum and maximum value, so they are considered as analog. So analog signals are transmitted in the form of sine wave. This was just an overview of Arduino. We shall start with programming in our upcoming videos. Thank you for watching our videos. So please like, share, subscribe to our channel, click the bell icon which is next to it, and we shall rock with another exciting video. So till then, bye bye.